guys. Wanted to share with you tonight. I think I've talked about this before, but not sure I've actually done a video on it. And so we do a lot of pork. So I'm going to show you a couple things that are super easy to make. Could be a weeknight meal, which is what we're having tonight. And just a way to add a lot of flavor without a ton of calories. So I've made a marinade here, which is basically balsamic vinegar, a little bit of rosemary and garlic salt and oil, a little bit of olive oil. And I have two pork tenderloins in here. And they're about 1.25 pounds or so a piece. You can use the same marinade for pork chops, for steak, for chicken, for any of it. I usually put it together the night before. I just throw it in the fridge. I rotate it a couple times over that 24 hours. And then I let it sit out for about an hour before I'm ready to grill it. So I've got my grill on now. I'm gonna turn it up really high. And we're gonna grill these pork tenderloins for just maybe 25, and probably no more than 25 minutes. So I'll just kind of monitor that through. I'll make sure to put the instructions in the ingredients when we send them along. Along with that, we're doing Brussels sprouts, which I think I've shared with you guys before. Again, I follow the same process a lot with roasted vegetables. I just change up the vegetables. Seasoning is similar, etc. So I'll actually put these in our convection oven. And I've got red onion, mushrooms, Brussels sprouts, garlic, salt, pepper, and a little olive oil. And then for a side, because Carson's home and loves sweet potatoes, this is actually just 3 sweet potatoes that have been cut up, about 3 tablespoons of regular butter, salted butter. I sprinkle a little bit of brown sugar and then hot chili powder on them. And I roast those about 20 minutes. I'll provide you with the instructions for all of these, but again, super easy. There's the oven. Super easy weeknight meal. I'm gonna have leftovers probably of both those sides so that either Nick or I can have those tomorrow. But just, it's again, super easy and not that expensive. I think in total, this pork probably costs less than $10. So this entire meal is probably less than a $15 meal to feed 4 of us tonight. So hope you guys like it. And we'll come back once we're done with everything, kind of show you what the finished product looks like. Guys, we're back. So I've got the tenderloins here. You can see I've grilled them off. And I'll provide temperature estimates and duration. It kind of depends on the size of the tenderloin. The biggest thing is once you pull it off, you're gonna wanna tent it or put a piece of foil over the top for a good 10 minutes because that will help to keep the juices in, retain all the juice, and kind of finish off the cooking. And then really you just, cut it up into pieces. And you can see, and I probably could have pulled this off 5 minutes earlier or less, but it's okay if pork is not 100% done like chicken. It can be a little bit rare. I actually like it a little bit pink in the middle because it makes it super tender. So here's our pork tenderloins, which I'll cut those up for everybody else, but if you want to come over here, I've got the roasted sweet potatoes that we've done. So these are awesome to reheat. They're really, really easy, and again, Carson really likes them. So it's an easy vegetable where you're getting a slow burning carb, but a lot of beta carotene, so it's good for you. And then I've got my Brussels sprouts with onions and mushrooms. So again, the whole thing, the prep time of this probably took no more than 25 minutes. The grilling time was less than 25 minutes, 10 minutes of resting, and it's all pulled together. And there's probably gonna be leftovers somewhere. So hopefully you guys found this helpful. If you have any questions, let me know, but we'll post the recipe.